Hello viewers, welcome to Revampin View on Stocks. Today is 15/05/2021. We will observe what happened in the market yesterday, and then we'll see how are we going to prepare for the market for Monday. So starting from Nifty, the entire day the market was flat, and if you observe the regular 5 minutes pattern, we may be able to see some kind of the head and shoulder pattern, which is trying to tell us the market may bounce back on Monday, but hopefully there has to be some kind of fundamental news which is giving us a confirmation that market may go up. In that scenario, we are also holding a buy position somewhere from 14,655. The main reason is the market today, when the market opened on Friday, there was a gap down, gave us a buy signal at 14,670. It also gave us a reversal. Once again, the market hit the stop loss here. It gave us another buy entry and market is shooting up. So we can expect a gap up. Let the market continue on the bullish side, at least maybe 200 or 300 points, and the target could be somewhere around 15,000 if it is bullish. This is a gradual U-shaped reversal. So this resistance also has to be broken. That is 14,800. Let us observe Bank Nifty. Bank Nifty from 10th of May continuously we were telling that the market has to go down, and fortunately the market is totally on the bearish side and it is not breaking the trend line. If you observe continuously, it is if I just try to connect the highest point, it is still on the bearish side. Correct. Overall the market is continuously going on the bearish side, and all these areas we are not finding any buy signals because it is not touching the mean band. And one signal was generated on the 12th of May on 32,570, but unfortunately the stop loss got hit. So nowhere in this area we'll be looking for any buy trades because still the buy signal is also not confirmed. Fundamentally there is no bigger news as well. Bajaj Finance, same thing is happening. There was a sell signal somewhere at 556, and if you observe the daily chart, even there it is telling us a reversal pattern starting from 5,788. Correct. Continuously the market is falling down, gap downs, and three white, three black crows, and all these patterns are telling. And there is a small window here which is also telling us that if there is a bearish pattern below this window, you can expect a further downside up to 4,800. So I'll not be going for any kind of bullish signals until that. There can be a buy signal which will be generated from the pattern if the mean is touching. So 5,317, immediate exit 5,344. So this is what we are doing actually. 2,000, 2,500, 3,000 rupees is a small profits. Whenever the candlestick patterns are touching the mean reversion band and gave you a buy, we will be going for buy, but we are not going to continue until it is touching this point. Any reversal in the middle, we will be exiting. So Reliance, as of now, I'll not be taking. The main reason is bullish reversal has been initiated, but only thing is there is no any confirmation that market is going to go up. Tata Motors, if you observe from here, continuously the market was overextending and it was triggering our sell trades, the stop loss. Correct. One stop loss at 314, second stop loss was at 317, third stop loss was at 319, and here we are not going to take any trade. It is not touching the mean reversion band. Fourth one was somewhere at 329, and then if you see the fifth one, 334 was the high probability trade, and then the exit is somewhere here at 314, almost 15 points. So wherever there is a loss which has incurred, it is all like sell at 314.9, that is around 315, and exit at like 1 rupee was the loss. But here total 4 times the loss got triggered, and 15 rupees is what you got after that. So even though if you keep following the system continuously, and when the market is overextended, do not hesitate to follow the system. This fear of loss and greed of making money, this psychology will always be there every time, which will tempt you to not to take the trades, or you will start exiting early. All these things will happen, but a time will come if you practice this particular system continuously for more than 100 times or 200 times. you will understand that, in this middle, you will be holding on to the position. So one of my own student actually did the same thing with Asian Paints. I'll be showing it to you today. And he was able to, make nearly more than 1.75 lakh rupees. ICICI Bank, since I think we keep talking, since 10th of May, the market is on the bearish side. And it gave you an exit on 12th of May, that is somewhere at 598. And it is giving you a buy signal. And here also there is a buy signal, but still the stop loss is not. One time there is a stop loss hit. The second time still the market is 596 and it is on the, almost it came low, that is 594.35, but it never triggered the stop loss. The market is ranging in between. So I will be remaining on the bullish side until the stop loss is got hit. Fundamentally, if the bank becomes very strong, the market may touch up to 617. SBI, if you observe, SL signal was initiated on Thursday only. I mean, that is on Wednesday, 373, 12th of May. And then there is a huge downtrend. Market will continue further downside because there is also a major trend line broke out. And if I just double click and extend it, support, 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 got converted to resistance. We can expect the market to go down. Correct? Dr. Reddy. Even though Dr. Reddy got a confirmation for the antivirus, antidotes, the vaccine, Sputnik, but the results, what they declared recently was on the negative side. The sales was not so much as per the expectation, and fortunately it started coming down. So initially when the market opened, there was a gap up followed by the resistance stop loss hit, because from here we would have been staying on the bearish side, correct? So I got a hit in the stop loss, and then there is another entry at 5390, and market continuously there is a huge fall, correct? So this is how a sell trade was initiated. Nowhere I got an exit. I got an exit here at 5219. Another buy entry at 1999. So let us see, the two stop loss on the buy side got hit. We can continue with the bullish side. One thing, because pharma sector is on a huge demand in the current days, and it has also got its vaccine approval as well. And we may expect the Dr. Reddy to go bullish, but the target could be 5,400. Few more stocks. Bharti Airtel, the market is totally range bound, no trade in between, and we are not initiating any buy signals as well. JSW Steel, fantastic fall once again on the lower side, continuously hitting on the seller side. So I just increase the brick size from 50 points to 250 points. The main reason is overall JSW Steel, if you see on the daily chart, there are high pricing gap in play, which is telling us that the market will come down, maybe up to 644, where the resistance got converted to support. So up to 644, I will be looking into only sell direction. So what did I do? I just increased the brick size so that I'll not get any false signals. So one high probability trade I got today, that is on Friday, was at 699, but the exit was somewhere at 701. Immediately we exited, and once again I got a buy signal somewhere at 687, and it went up to 750. Overall, we also took the buy because it is touching the mean reversion band, and we also took the sell. Overall, the sell trends will be taken until I find any the major support or resistance in the daily graph, because most of the people are telling the iron ore prices are too much, and it is in the extremely oversold conditions. There will be a correction which will happen in the near days that will hit the steel market. Adani Ports, there is nothing much to say. Continuously the resistance support level was broken. It gave you a sell signal somewhere at 749. Continuously it gave now exit at 737, and another buy at 737, a small stop loss hit, and once again we got a re-entry at the same price, and this time it gave you a profit. This sell will not be taking because it is not giving me any entries. This buy is also we are not going to take. This is as per the intraday strategies. Ambuja Cement, Maruti, all are in the bearish trend, bearish side only. So a sell signal was somewhere at 317, and exit was on Friday, that is at 307. support breakout at 306. It came further down up to 303. Same thing, if you observe the daily graph and see the candlestick patterns, this is telling that there is a window in between this area and telling us that the market will go on further downside. That is what is happening. So we can expect Ambuja Cement to go further down, maybe up to 291. So stay on the bearish side until you find any bullish opportunities. You can also take whenever there is a mean reversion band, high probability entry. And also you can look for a sell entries because overall market is on the downside. Maruti, a very good trade. There is a small movement at 6,819.20. It was a sell signal. Continuously the market is going down. Correct. So there was a triple bottom or a support area which we told that market may continuously take. Correct. So a few days before we were talking at the same level, and if you observe, every time the prices reach this level, the market was hitting on the bullish side. Correct. And then we got a sell entry. So even now, it is something like the consolidation phase is actually happening continuously. The market is triggering the same levels. So the prices can consolidate, and then you find a bullish breakout, the market will go up, or else the bearish breakout, there will be a huge downtrend on the Maruti. Cadillac, there is nothing much to say because overall the market was bearish. Correct. And it gave you a buy signal at 628. The market is continuing on the bearish side itself. So there is nothing called as any high probability trade or anything other than this area, this one and this one, because it is touching the mean reversion second band, and this one has crossed mean reversion. So you can risk or take a very good trade at these positions in case if you are continuously observing the stock. Cadillac, Sun Pharma, totally on the bearish side. The main reason is because of the daily graph. Overall trend, if you observe, the market was totally overextended. See, market was overextended, and there is also a divergence in the graph. And this bearish candle told us that this is an inside bar, which is telling us that the market will go down. And fortunately, if you see the patterns here, the resistance got broken at 702. It gave you a sell entry. This buy will not be taken. Continuously, the market came down. An exit at 695. Re-enter at 693, exit at 691, and you can go for this buy because the buy signal is within the band. Buy at 690 and continuously it is ranging. So for Monday, what you can do is you can go for a buy, maintain a strict stop loss at 687 and below, and it can go up. Wipro, nothing much to say. Overall, still it is continuing on the bearish side. One buy signal was taken at 495. We are yet to see, a continuous bullish trend in the upcoming days. Axis Bank, no trade. Market was totally flat. A sell signal was initiated at 691. The support got broke. Market is continuously on the downside. Yeah, now coming to Reliance. Buy signal is here. But if I just try to draw the Fibonacci and try to connect, the highest point to the lowest point, I suppose at 23.6 it is taking a support, a temporary support. So it can go up to 1980. Then there can be a downtrend. So this is what I'm hoping, because overall trend is on the lower side. The market is on the downtrend only. But as per the Fibonacci pattern, it is telling us that the market may take a reversal from here. But you are not going to go for any buy because it is not touching the mean band. Asian Paints, fantastic day. Where was the buy signal which was initiated? It was on 22nd of April. From 22nd of April throughout, up to 12th of May, there was nothing much to say about Asian Paints. It was totally on the consolidation phase. Correct? But after that, if you see, most of the people, even I was seeing on the Telegram channel, other groups, the triangular breakout, and market, Asian Paints, Indigo Paints, and most of the paint industries, they were expecting to shoot up. And after a long time of patience, the consolidation phase, today, that is on the Friday, there was a gap up on in the beginning time, and it started shooting up from 2588 up to 2809. There is a huge amount of profits. As I told you, one of my students, made a profit of nearly 1,70,000. He was holding on to nearly more than 4 lots of Asian Paints. Whenever there is a lower side, I mean, any low, you keep accumulating the trade. So as per the Renko chart as well, if you observe, there was a buy signal which was initiated at 2508 up to, maintaining a stop loss at 2486. Nowhere the stop loss got hit and market was on the range bound. We would be staying on the buy side, and then this entire trade we would have taken. Even with one lot, we would have made around 45 to 50,000 rupees profit. And from there, it also gave you an exit. Where were the exits? One is here, that is a 2710. Once again, you got a buy signal at 2734. Yes, there was a, the market was a little bit slower on this area. And once again, it started shooting up. Another exit at 2788. Once again, you got a buy at 2813, a small stop loss triggering, at the reversal. And this sell signal at 2801, the market is taking a pullback. You can expect this particular stock to, once again trigger the stop loss at 2834. So start taking, small quantity of Asian Paints. The main reason is there is a window which was created in the daily chart. If you see, observe this area, we actually call this as a breakaway gap. This is the resistance which has been initiated. This resistance has been broken by a window, a gap up. This resistance has been broken by a gap. So this is called as a breakaway gap. It is a high probability trade. We can expect Asian Paints to go further upside, bullish side. Now here the major resistance is there at 2783, but we can expect the Asian Paints to break the resistance or any bearish pattern in the lower time frame near 2785. We can expect on the lower side. There could be a pullback, above this window, but I am expecting Asian Paints to maintain the same levels. So this area, the prices can come down, take support, shoot up. This can also happen, and there can be a major consolidation as well. So this is what I'm expecting as per the daily chart. But as per the Renko, there was a huge amount of profit which we were able to execute. ITC also the same thing. The buy signal I added up ITC. The main reason is based on the recent demand and supply, and I also saw that was also one of the top 20 stocks which were taking care was on the Friday. We did not participate in any of these buy signals. The main reason is I just put it on the Friday, but we were able to take a buy entry at 207, take a buy signal at 207. The market went to as high as 211 where the exit was given. Once again, the resistance got broke at 212. So overall, even in ITC, I'll not be going for any sell trades. The main reason is as per the daily graph. So technicals is not the only thing or only the strategy is what which has to be mattering. What we need to observe is what are the higher time frames telling us? Is it telling us that the market is breaking the levels, or is it telling us that the market is going to go on the lower side or bearish side or bullish side? And according to those trends, start initiating the trade so that you might be able to avoid temporary losses. Correct? Maybe the market may go down. I understand. You have to go for the trade as per the Renko graph. But overall, in the daily chart, ITC, everything is telling us that the market will be going up. So we may be avoiding few trades. Maybe, we could have expected ITC to fall down. The same thing has also happened in JSW Steel, correct? It gave us a sell, there is a huge down trade. It gave us a buy, it was a huge up. So we may miss one chance, on one single trade, but that is okay with us. Tata Steel, same thing. If you look into the daily chart, why we went for a sell is the main reason is there was a gap, a bearish candle closing below the gap. So the entire trade, we will be looking for only sell signal until 962 because they are high probability trades. Now, if you observe the regular, Renko graphs, a sell signal started from Thursday, correct? At 1, 2, 3, 4, continuously the market is going on the lower side. And we also got few exit at 1141, and we have also got few entries continuously. We take a bearish candle entry at 1160, another at 1148, and market is continuously on the downtrend. UPL also, we started taking, but unfortunately, if you see UPL, it is breaking all the levels on the bullish side, correct? All the sell trades continuously, whatever is triggering, it is triggering the stop loss. So we can say that UPL, as per the Renko graph, it is overextended. Market is in the overextension level. Anytime we can expect a huge downfall or bearish market for the UPL, because not once, twice, thrice, 4 times, 5 times, 6, 7th time the stop loss is getting hit on the sell side. But as per the bullish market, I mean to say, as per the daily graph, if you observe, just recently the market has started going on the bullish side. There was a gap up today as well. I mean, from Thursday to Friday, there was a gap up and market had initiated on the buy side. So the market is totally on the overextension level. So we are yet to see how the market is going to behave on the regular pattern from Monday. So any bearish side, there could be a major fall. So whatever stop loss is hit continuously 7 times, everything will be recovered after a small, a major downtrend on the UPL, if that is happening. Or else we have to look into the continuous resistance breaking patterns or any bullish patterns from which we can also start accumulating the buy side. So that's it from my side. In the comment section below, kindly tell me what all stocks I can accumulate, or you are satisfied with these strategies, or any other analysis, technical analysis you would require. Definitely we'll be able to help you and assist. And if you find this interesting, kindly share it with your friends who are interested in stock market, especially with respect to Renko graphs, as well as like and hit the bell icon. Thank you very much. Install the MetaTrader software, get the data feeds of NSE and BSE stocks, install the Renko Expert Advisor, which will help you to create the offline graphs. Install our template. You will know where to take a buy signal and where to take a sell signal. It is that simple. Now we also have a free subscription and a paid subscription. Now in the free subscription, you will be able to see all our technical analysis, where on a regular basis I'll be sharing the videos, probably on a day-to-day basis, and I'll be sharing what are the levels and what Renko graphs are actually telling you using the softwares. Only thing what you'll not be having as a free subscriber is the custom indicators and the customer support will not be having. But as a paid subscriber, we will be giving you the access through the WhatsApp. We will be giving you the help and support on a regular basis. You can find me at this particular WhatsApp, as well as we also are in Instagram. You can follow us through the Instagram. We run various courses related to fundamentals and technical analysis as well. Thank you very much.